Welcome to the 2-Minute Disciple Podcast with your host, Nick Euler, where we slow down with Jesus one passage at a time. Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Nick, and it's amazing to be here with you today. Today is July 3rd. Each day we follow a simple rhythm. Slow down, read, notice, reread, meditate, respond, and exercise. Let's begin. Jesus is here. He's sitting in your favorite spot, waiting for you to join him. You may have a million things on your mind that need your attention, but right now, it's time to be with Jesus. Set those things aside, relax, and calm your body. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, then slowly release it. As you inhale, whisper, "Jesus, I embrace my inner child." As you exhale, pray, "Let me live humbly." Do this 3 times, then rest in his presence. I'm reading from Matthew 18, 1 through 4. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And calling to him a child, he put him in the midst of them and said, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." What stands out to you in this passage? Is there a word or phrase that catches your attention? Hold it in your heart for a moment. Hear this passage again and notice how Jesus answers a question about greatness with an action, not an argument. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And calling to him a child, he put him in the midst of them and said, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Debates about who is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, are everywhere. Michael Jordan in basketball, Tom Brady at quarterback, Walter Payton at running back, Bill Russell at center, Muhammad Ali in boxing, Messi in soccer, Serena Williams in tennis, Tiger Woods in golf. Let the debate begin. But Jesus turns the entire debate upside down. The disciples ask him, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" They're thinking in terms of power, authority, achievement, recognition. They want to know who's at the top of the hierarchy. And Jesus doesn't answer them with a name. He calls over a child. In first century Jewish culture, children had no status. They had no voice in society. They weren't even considered important until they came of age. By calling the child forward, Jesus is making a statement that shocks everyone listening. True greatness in God's kingdom is measured by humility, not by prominence. But there's more. Jesus doesn't just say, "Be humble." He points to what children embody, awe and wonder. Children approach the world with openness, with curiosity, with trust. They haven't been hardened by disappointment. They haven't learned to protect themselves with cynicism. They still believe that good things are possible. This is what Jesus is calling us back to. Not childishness, but childlikeness. The ability to approach God with awe and wonder. The willingness to trust without needing to understand everything first. The openness to be amazed by His goodness. The world measures greatness by what you have achieved, what you own, who knows your name. Jesus measures greatness by how humble you are, how open you are to wonder, how willing you are to trust like a child. Take a few moments to reflect on this question. Where have I lost my sense of awe and wonder with God? And what would it look like to reclaim it? Jesus, teach me to approach you with the awe and wonder of a child. Help me to embrace humility, not as weakness, but as the pathway to true greatness in your kingdom. The rush of life will meet you again when you leave this sacred place, but you can carry this moment into your day by forming new habits. Today's habit: reclaiming wonder. Today's habit is to reclaim one moment of childlike awe and wonder. Choose something familiar, a verse you've read 100 times, a prayer you've prayed so often that it becomes routine, a worship song you've sung until the words lost their power. Or choose something in creation, a sunrise, a tree, a moment with someone you love. Now, approach it as if you're seeing it for the first time. Read that verse slowly, word by word, as if God is speaking it directly to you in the moment. Pray that prayer with full attention, as if you're a child asking your Father for something you truly need. Sing that song with fresh ears, hearing the words as if they're brand new. Notice what happens when you strip away the familiarity and approach with wonder instead of routine. The disciples were so focused on winning the debate about greatness that they missed what Jesus was actually teaching them. Don't let the rush of life steal your sense of awe. Don't let familiarity dull your wonder. Before you leave this sacred space, whisper this prayer: Jesus, help me to see you and your kingdom the way a child sees the world, with awe, with trust, with wonder. Let me be great by being humble. Let me be wise by embracing the wonder. I have one ask of you before you go. Could you please share this podcast with one person today? One person at a time will grow this podcast to help more people walk with Jesus. That's your 2 minutes with Jesus for today. Now take what you've heard, share it, and live it. Until next time, keep slowing down, keep listening, and keep walking with Jesus.